Ladies and gentlemen, a shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave through coal country. It's the Anthracite Assault, and we are great at Big Diamond. Ryan Godown going to get the early advantage off turn number 2 as they barrel down the back straightaway for the first time. Jankowski sits second, Britton in third, Alex Payne fourth, fifth Mike Mahaney, Matt Shepard wasting no time rolling up a position. He'll get by Ryan Krachin on the inside lane, and he'll be one spot out of a top 5 run going from 7th to 5th in the first lap. As they roll down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side behind him, Matt Williamson trying to get by Ryan Krachin. He does. He'll follow the 9S as they power down into turn number 3 and 4. Stuart Friesen not wasting any time as well. He'll try to go to the top side to get around Krachin. Matt Williamson is snuck underneath the 9S of Matt Shepard. They battle for position up through turn number 1 and 2 with Logan Watt sticking his nose in there as well. But right now, Shepard going to pull right back in line behind him and keep an eye on Eric Rudolph on the top side. He's trying to make headway as well around the outside lane of Brandon Grosso coming down the front stretch. Eric Rudolph trying to make a couple of positions. He grabbed a couple of spots. He's now in the top 10 as they roll up through turn number 1 and 2 as they bring him down the back straightaway. Cars getting out of shape. Rick Laubach with trouble. Marcus Dinkins nowhere to go. Todd Root there as well as he will spin, and that's going to bring yellow right back out on the speedway. Green flag back out on the speedway as they roll down into turn number 1 and 2. Alex Payne going to try to go to the top and see if the momentum will carry. Britton to the inside. Here's Alex Payne up top. He'll get to third. He's trying to go for second, but Jankowski right there to slam the door. As they work down into turn number 3 and 4, Britton got shuffled up to the top side. He's going to lose not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 as Mahaney, Rudolph, and Williamson got by as they roll down into turn number 1 and 2, and Matt Shepard's going to get him as well as they head down the backstretch. Car slows in turn number 1 and 2. That's going to be Rick Laubach, and that's going to bring yellow out on the speedway once again. Green flag is out on the speedway as they roll down the front stretch. And Mike Mahaney going to try to go to the outside to see if he can mimic what Alex Payne did into turn number 1 and 2. Payne going to battle back on the inside as they fight for position. Williamson going to sneak by Mahaney as well as he'll go underneath him to take the 4th spot. Matt Shepard going to try to get in there as well as they make contact through the corner. Stuart Friesen gets in a number of cars out of shape. Mahaney goes way up to the top side and loses a number of positions as we continue under green. So Mike Mahaney losing a number of spots on that last restart, and now Matt Williamson up into the top 5. There's a lot of pinballing for position as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, all go down out front as you continue to watch in the accordion effect for teams down the front straightaway. Now Jankowski going to try to go around Troutshold on the top side. That may not be the smartest move either, though, for Jankowski, because Alex Payne is now closed right up on the back bumper as they head into turn number 3 and 4. And don't look now, he's bringing a pair of mats with him through the corner. Less than 25 to go, 23 to be exact, and spots 2, 3, 4, and 5 are going to be right together in lap traffic, but it's going to be a yellow flag out on the speedway, and that will be the 44 of Stuart Friesen. So trouble for the 44 of Friesen, going to bring the caution out. Up into turn number 1 and 2. It'll be go down holding on to the race lead as they head down the back straightaway. Jankowski sitting in that number 2 spot. We'll see how they work down into turn number 3 and 4. It'll be go down holding on to the race lead here this time by. It'll be 21 remaining for the driver of the 26 machine. As Williamson makes a move to the inside of Alex Payne, but not able to get by him as they head down the back stretch once again. They bring him down into turn number 3 and 4. Go down has caught the back of the field as here's Williamson taking a look underneath. Contact between Williamson and Jankowski as they come down the front straightaway. But the 70A going to hold on to this one as they work into turn number 1 and 2. 3 through 5 right together. Jankowski going to get a good drive through the corner. Can he close the gap? It'll be 3 to go this time. Jankowski running out of time, but here's Troutshold and Go down make contact. Go down all the way to the inside. Just misses the implement tire. Goes up the racetrack, and here's Jankowski on the bottom. Jankowski right to the back bumper of the 26 car. Now he's going to try to take the long way around. Ken Rocket looking to blast off through the corner as they bring him off turn 3 and 4, but loses all of the momentum as they come down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go for Ryan Godown as he gets away from the 66. Once before, Ryan Godown has worked his way into Super DIRTcar Series victory lane, and tonight he's paced him from the drop of the green. The Izzy Trucking and Rigging car number 26 going to bring him through turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. The winner of the Anthracite Assault is the Ringo's Rocket, Ryan Godown. Ladies and gentlemen, up out of the car, the winner of tonight's Super DIRTcar Series feature event here at the Big Diamond Speedway, the Ringo's Rocket, Ryan Godown.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. You know, listen, the track is a track, but anytime these guys come to town, it's really hard to get, to beat them guys. You know, they do it week in and week out. And yeah, I thought I ran it was my race to lose, and I thought I did a pretty good job the whole time. Instead of when Trash Hold, he moved up the track a little bit, then he came back down, and I thought I had room, and I got in there a little hot. And when he got out of rubber, it felt like forever for it to come back down. And then I felt Alex, and I'm like, well, I got back down just a nick of time. And, listen, I know he's going to run me as hard as he can and as clean as he can. But, when it's for the win, the gloves are off. But I just can't thank, Izzy Trucking and Rigging and all that they do for us. And just keep plugging along and get us up and down the road. All my crew. First, I got to tap my hat to Stéphane LaFrance. We've been really working hard on getting a good setup and good shock package. And we're on to something where it's little by little. It's just it takes time when you don't get to run as much as we want. And just can't thank him enough. And then second, obviously, Mike Carlucci, my brother. In the shop time, going over to motors, going over to the shocks. I mean, it's a full-time job, and we all work full-time and do it part-time, and it just gets tough. And obviously, the rest of the crew, Tom Hart, Ron Benitez, Roger, Ben, Dan Fleming, all of them, my son. And, it's just to get a second one, it just felt like it would never come again. And, we were good. The car was good right from the drop of the green, and I knew if the track did take rubber when it did, it just, we slowly just had to run our race. So just happy, and, can't thank, everybody involved. And can't shout out to Stroberite Roofing, Crescent Hydraulics, TMI Truck, and Eller's Bar and Grill, David Banco, and want to say hi to my daughter and son back home. Miss you guys. And then obviously, last but not least, my girlfriend who supports me and lets me do this stuff and get out and do it all. And then I lost my good friend lost his dad the other day, and I just want to wish him this one's for you, buddy. And we're thanking you, and it really sucks, but we're going to enjoy this, go over the car, and hopefully we'll be just as strong tomorrow.